Hello! So after crossing the border, we have pretty much just called Walmart in El Centro right near the border home. We were waiting with Chumbo the bus because they had a shipment coming in, and Tim was here, he left, but we've kind of just been posted up here for the last couple of days, recouping, processing the whole trip, you know, taking what we could from it and leaving what we can't change there. So we are feeling good. The bus is semi put back together. We did laundry, all that fun stuff, threw away a bunch of food and stuff that we didn't need anymore or it went bad. And now we are heading north. It is so hot here. So now we're heading north to Lake Tahoe in hopes that we can get there in time for Miles' birthday. He's turning 30, and we're gonna try to do a snowboarding trip before the season ends. So we left the truck stop and came directly across the street. We've got another 2.5 to 3 hours of driving to get to our spot as we trek north for Tahoe. And we're at a truck, like an actual truck car wash, and I didn't realize that it was like a drive-through type situation, so I came all the way around back this one way following Chumbo, and now I'm just stuck here waiting because I can't quite squeeze right there.
Kona is 5, but she acts like a puppy. Yeah.
Truck stops aren't the prettiest, but they're a great option for a night or two if you're planning on covering some ground. We finally made it to Sequoia National Forest, which was our next stop because it's a halfway point between Lake Tahoe and where we were. We were very happy to be off of pavement. Don't slip, please. Yeah, it gets really deep. The spot we made it to was beautiful, and it was steps away from Kern River. We thought we heard someone jump in from where we just were, so we took a little walk, and these people down here did in fact just jump off of this.
You ready?
Oh my God.
We were a bit skeptical about jumping off into this river, but the people who we met were really sweet and they were locals. They assured us they've been jumping in Kern River since they were kids.
If you do it, I'll do it right after you.
You would do it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is he gonna backflip?
See, that's a little more my speed. I'd jump off that one.
Naturally, we asked them to show us some other swimming spots in Kern River, and we convinced Braden to jump.
Oh no, stop. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
Thank you. Alright, you guys have to put this over.
Braden! Making the long trek over to Tim's bus because he made guacamole. Guacamole. Hey, Co. Hello, Kona. The next day, we set out to spend a day on the river, and surprisingly, there were so many open access points to set up our chairs. Beaver! That is fetch while Miles runs to the store. It's really hilly and beautiful here. Kona is enjoying it too, even though she doesn't understand like drop it, so she just gets it. But I got this new toy because I can't throw it very far. I think it's called a hucket. I don't know, but it throws it far. You ready? Are you ready? Is this what you want? Oh, that was terrible! We just got back from dinner. We went to a little brewery here in town that someone recommended, and it was awesome. A little expensive, but delicious. And we just got back to start a fire, and look at this. It's magnificent. That's not a mountain range. Those are clouds up here. Wait, how do I do it? Yep, there we go. Those are clouds, not mountains. But it's beautiful out here. A little cold, but we're gonna have a fire, so that'll warm things up. Kona, are you ready? Are you ready? We're gonna walk all the way back up there. We spent the night around the fire playing games and making mud pies. Haven't used the heater since Havasu. Okay. Miles and I did some exploring, and we found a sign stating that Kern River is in fact extremely dangerous and you should not swim in it. After our exploring, we Googled it, and Kern River is the most dangerous river in the United States. Lying down, and now Miles is of course taking it a step further. At this awesome spot, we're finally getting back into the groove of things, which has been difficult, but I made a nice healthy dinner, and Kona's eating. Bathroom's still a mess, and if you can see, they're over there watching motocross, I believe. So we're gonna go eat our dinner. We're counting down the days here that we're gonna be saying goodbye to our friends Chumbo, at least for now. So we're gonna miss them, and we're heading to Lake Tahoe with Timmy. So today is Miles' 30th birthday, and we found out there's a hot spring like 15 minutes away from here. Well, there's actually two hot springs about 15 minutes away, and they're not like the hot springs that require a super long hike. So we decided we were gonna wake up pretty early and hit one of the hot springs with our friends, with Chumbo and Timbo. And yeah, so we're just getting ready now, straightening up the bus before we go, grabbing some towels, some water bottles, and then we'll be heading out.
It was a joke. It was a bad joke. Does anyone else do any frog Gargoyle.
The hot springs lined Kern River, so after a nice hot soak, the boys decided they were gonna do a polar plunge.
Hurry up, I'm getting wet.
I wouldn't recommend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby! Look at that cooler flying.
Yeah, right?
When we returned to our campsite that afternoon, we heard screaming and a commotion from a campsite just down the river. News trucks, rescue teams, and helicopters soon flooded the area in search of a family that had gotten taken down by the river's current. The search went on for days, but we never found out what the result was.
He's not gonna land here, right?
We woke up super early this morning, which is fine because we've been really being lazy lately. We've just been recovering, and it's been really windy outside. So it's almost like, well, we can't have a fire and you're going outside and just getting blasted in the face with dirt and sand. So we woke up early this morning because this is our last day in Sequoia National Forest. Today at around 11 a.m. we want to head out and drive probably like 4 hours to just a random spot, and then another 3.5 the next day so that we can get to Lake Tahoe to meet up with our friend Joel. We rented an Airbnb and we're super excited to go spring skiing, or for Miles, spring snowboarding. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do because it's Tuesday and we're going to be driving most of the day. So I had to wake up super early to get a head start on work.
Are you ready, Kona?
Leave me in the car for a while. You might want to stretch your legs a little bit.
She likes being there.
We set our see you laters to Chumbo the bus that afternoon, and then we began the last leg of our trip to Tahoe.